As 2021 starts to draw to an end, we've only got the fall season of anime releases left for some exciting new anime sequels that we've all been waiting for. With the next season a matter of weeks away, there is no better time to catch up or maybe even binge something you've been missing out on in order to catch their highly anticipated sequel. Nice to see you here again at Animeology. Today we'll be talking about the animes with some awesome new sequels yet to come out in 2021. You better hurry up because there's barely enough time for you to catch up before the fall season rolls around. Number 10. Let's Make a Mug 2 Second Kiln. Definitely one of the more unique series on this list, the fact that the second series is going to be dropping on the anime world soon is a great sign of just how great this series is. With an interesting focus on the world of pottery and starting life as a long-running and successful manga series and seeing solid levels of interest in anime form as well. Set in a city across Japan that is well known for its world-class pottery, we follow Himeno Toyokawa, the child of a pottery legend that has recently passed away, mourning the death of a mother with her legacy that lives on through the many unique and interesting mugs that she has made during her life. Having recently moved back to her hometown after her father's company collapses in Tokyo, we follow Himeno on her first day of high school, bringing her mother's mugs in order to make her friends. She soon joins up with the school's pottery club and begins to make a collection of unique and interesting friends. A slow journey of acceptance and grief, compounded with some brilliant characters and the uncovering of a passion. This is not the big action-packed fight animes that you would usually watch, but definitely brings something more to the table. Number 9. Yuki Yuna is a Hero, the Great Mankai Chapter. An awesome new addition to the brilliant magical girl genre, but with some brilliant dark fantasy twists that keep it fresh. Starting off as an anime series quite a while back, many long-term anime fans should be no stranger to this series. It has seen a great deal of success as an anime, light novel, manga, and even a number of video games. However, the newest sequel and addition to the Yuki Yuna universe is set to be fantastic, and we can hardly wait to get back involved and get into the city of Shanshu. Following our favourite members of the Shanshu Middle School Hero Club, a group of magical girls that have dedicated their lives to helping those in need, captured and sent one day to a strange forest and encountered mysterious monsters that are determined to destroy the Divine Tree, a tree that protects and blesses humanity. With nothing but a special phone application that allows Yuna and her friends to transform into powerful heroes with insane magical powers, the epic battles, unique fighting style, and brilliant characters kept us coming back for more after all these years. Number 8. Yashihime, Princess Half Demon, the Second Act. One of the newer series on this list, starting off as an anime late last year and turning into an upcoming manga alongside the release of the sequel anime about to come out. Yashihime is actually a sequel series to the well-known and highly popular Inuyasha anime. But don't worry, Yashishima does not use many characters from the original series, but there is no real need to be familiar with the original series. Within the first episode it becomes clear what everyone's role is, and with only the occasional reference to the past anime now and then, it really isn't much of an issue. Set a few years after the epic final battle in Inuyasha, things have certainly settled down, but we're soon taken onto an epic adventure with time travelling and demon slayers and epic adventures. Bringing together an interesting team and giving them an insane adventure, it feels great to be right back into the epic world of Inuyasha with the refreshing new story and focus on Yashashimi. Number 7. Lupin III, Part 6. One of the most well-made and world-renowned anime franchises around the planet, Lupin III hit the manga shelves as early as 1967 and has showed no signs of stopping whatsoever, seeing multiple animes and video game reimaginings as well as movies and even music CDs. Many fans are so hyped for the next addition to the Lupin universe. Upcoming Part 6 in the Lupin III series is set to be as epic as always, bringing our favourite anime detective with none other than the world's most famous detective. That's right, Sherlock Holmes. The story kicks off with Holmes' legendary partner Dr. Watson murdered, and Sherlock suspects our very own Lupin as the prime list of suspects. Holmes is on the hunt for our hero, and Lupin has no choice but to prove his innocence by solving the crime himself, slowly uncovering a secretive and shadowy organisation called the Raven, with the world-famous Sherlock Holmes rapidly approaching behind him. This is said to be another classic Lupin III adventure that we can hardly wait to see. Number 6. Restaurant to Another World 2.
より美味しく感じますね。今日も糧をありがとうございます。いただきます。スープカレーは飲み物。
Based on an extremely successful light novel series that has since seen a great deal of success as a manga and anime series, it is now finally time a new season for anime fans to get excited for. An awesome fantasy set in an isekai world with the strange yet diverse focus on the world of cooking. Set in a relatively unknown restaurant in a sleepy part of Tokyo's shopping district, this restaurant offers Japanese versions of classic Western dishes. Open during the normal business hours but completely shut on the holidays and weekends. But the doors remain open on Saturdays. Not just any door, but magical doorways to another world that is filled with elves, dragons, and many other strange and mythical fantasy beings. An awesome series with a strong backdrop against the restaurant itself. The place takes on a life of its own and actually starts to become like a character. As the series runs, we start to see relationships develop and interesting stories unfurl. A brilliant watch quite unlike anything else you've ever seen. Definitely check it out. Number 5. Date A Live 4. One of the longest running and most successful romantic comedies and science fiction series with an absolutely brilliant harem. Don't worry, this is a show that is easy to jump right into and immediately gets captivated by its awesome characters and brilliant setting. In a world ripped apart by a mysterious phenomenon that has left the world experience a number of horrific and random natural disasters, the story kicks off with our hero Shido coming across a mysterious girl at the heart of one of these oddly occurring earthquakes. We learn that this strange girl is actually from a different dimension and one of the causes behind the horrible natural disasters that plague Shido's planet. Our hero soon gets dragged into an epic adventure in order to try and save the world and prevent these mysterious beings from threatening mankind, slowly adding more and more beautiful women to the harem whilst the story develops and twists through many interesting turns. Date A Live is not afraid to explore every aspect of this interesting world and does so exceptionally well. Number 4. Shaman King. Many of the older and more seasoned anime fans out there should be just as excited as us for the latest season of Shaman King, an ancient series that we last got to watch back in 2002. We're finally getting back into the awesome adventure and world that is Shaman King, following the epic journey of Yo Akasura and his path to becoming the true Shaman King. These shamans are powerful beings that operate between the world of the living and the dead. The Shaman King is able to contact the Great Spirit and reshape the world in any way they wish. But in order to become the Shaman King, competitors need to face off in an epic battle every 500 years. The story kicks off and follows Yo as he travels across this mythical world, training and learning more and more about his powerful abilities. Alongside an interesting cast of characters and many brilliant story arcs from the manga, Shaman King is said to be a truly epic adventure of insane proportions. Number 3. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Part 2. A modern classic, Jobless Reincarnation is about a completely hopeless and useless man, a full-blown NEET that is evicted from his parents' home after their death. Getting involved in a gruesome accident whilst trying to save some teenagers, our hero is transported to this magical isekai world of swords and sorcery. Born into a child's body but with the full memories of his past life, our hero is actually highly skilled at magic. Finally feeling at home, he vows to never waste a single moment of his life ever again and looks to fix the serious issues plaguing this magical isekai realm, from murder to war to monster attacks. Our hero uses his newfound powers and his awesome sense of adventure, getting caught up in some brilliant arcs and drawing from a long-running and highly successful manga series. There's a lot for the anime to explore. We can't wait to get back into the world of the Jobless Reincarnation. Number 2. World Trigger. A brilliant blend of adventure and science fiction, World Trigger is a fantastic series that has seen a great deal of success from as early as 2014. With little to no signs of stopping, legitimately a modern classic, World Trigger's newest season is set to be as epic as its last. Set in a world in which magical gates have opened up to another world, with monsters appearing and entering our world, we soon discover that our weapons are useless against these strange beasts. A strange organization appears and fights back against these monsters, using monster-based technology called triggers, allowing users to channel powerful energy and use it as a weapon. With some awesome fight scenes and action scenes and a brilliant sense of adventure, World Trigger really is an awesome watch. And number 1, 86. 86 Second Color. An awesome military-style science fiction series with a fantastic romance thrown into a mecha-filled world. 86 is set to see its second season soon, and we can hardly wait to check it out. Set in a world that has been ripped apart by war, rapidly evolving technology has led to the modern war zone filled with powerful mecha units known as Juggernauts, piloted by human drivers known as Handlers. The world of 86 soon starts to reveal how complex it is, when learning about human rights and the many intricate issues facing both nations at war. This is further improved by the great diverse cast of characters that all bring a unique and differing opinion to the epic battles that's going on. Fans of the manga will tell you that the insane core storyline develops in some extremely unique ways, exposing far more about the world of 86 than you can ever imagine. From shady organizations to corrupt governments with the occasional epic battle scene, this is an anime series you do not want to miss out on.